And speaking of those scooters, 4,150 scooters. That's how many total scooters we now have here in Nashville. And if all the scooters were stacked on top of each other, they would be 25 times higher than the Batman building.
It's hard to visualize that,
Yeah.
isn't it? Today, News Channel 5's Alexander Cohen shows us how city officials plan to handle the scooter situation for CMA Fest.
CMA festival goers on scooters have taken over Nashville.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun on this thing.
According to the rules in a business district, scooter riders aren't supposed to be on the sidewalk. They're supposed to be in the streets. But as we saw multiple times today, that's a rule that's repeatedly broken.
And I know you're not supposed to ride it on the sidewalk, but I'm too nervous to go on the street. So.
Unfortunately, that's the way the scooters work. If you don't want to be on the street, then you probably don't need to be on a scooter.
Since there's now over 4,000 scooters in Nashville, Billy Field says the city has created some scooter corrals.
When we're done, we'll have about 12 locations in a pilot program in an area that goes from Demumbrian Street up to a Church Street from 2nd to 4th. Assuming that they work, we would then begin deploying them around the city.
For example, this corral on 2nd Avenue North is one spot where people can pick up and drop off scooters during CMA Fest. But whether people will do it is still up in the air.
Yeah, I just found one on the street and I was told you can drop it off anywhere. So I don't know if I'll be bringing it to those exact locations.
No scooters are allowed near the concert stages or in the blocked off areas in the CMA footprint.
Now they can operate around it, get up to it and park it, but we don't want them to take the scooters in just because we don't need that kind of operation because of the crowds.
While there's plenty of rideshare pickup spots, including outside Nissan Stadium and Biosend Amphitheater, some festival goers still plan on riding scooters and walking the rest of the way.
So I feel like you can really rack up like $20, $30 just in one day or one trip on an Uber ride, and this is like probably half the price and it's more fun.
Reporting in Nashville, Alexander Cohen, News Channel 5.
And the transportation director says scooter companies plan on using geofencing to stop scooters from entering the CMA footprint.